Now, as the freezing temperatures start to set in, many people will be looking to wrap up warm.
But not everyone is turned off by the winter weather, as 14% of British people now describe themselves as naturists.
But why is naturism on the rise in the UK? We can speak to naked cyclist Elle Bert, who joins us in the studio, fully clothed, I should point out, this morning, in case people are listening on the radio. You were forced to, were you?
Yeah, it's more of a force than an
Oh, really? OK. So, look, 14% sounds an extraordinary number of people to me. What is it that attracts you to getting your kit off?
So I had a bit of a different journey into naturism than I'd say anyone. I got booked to do a gig for a naturist festival.
Right, because you're a comedian by trade.
Yes, and they requested that the comedian was naked. And I'd had history being banned from Instagram with sharing photos of my boobs. It was in this sort of like equality, free the nipple thing. So a number of comedians said to me, "Oh, you'll do this." And I was like, yeah, I will. And then that's it, I was in. And
loved it.
It's just so much fun. Like, naked people are very relaxed, they're very chill, they're very open. Like, you never see any aggro or fight. It's just people being naked, enjoying the sun, enjoying everything nature has to offer.
So I have to ask, as a naked comedian, did your audience stand up?
They stood up, they sat down, there was clapping, there was cheering, there was bits, there was bobs, there was, it was a crazy fun time.
Oh, gosh, is it safe to come out yet? I'm not sure.
There's got to be a lot of carry-on during this.
Bingo.
Come on, we have to do it.
Look, in all seriousness, I mean, naturism, does it attract pervs? I'm going to just cut to the chase.
Well, no,
I
think...
If you're guaranteed to have your bits out, or is anyone looking you in the eye when you're talking?
I think the reason we're talking about it is it's on the rise. So, with the pervs, I've never experienced them personally. I have spoken to people who've said, anything's going to bring a dodgy person or a couple of people, and they're just generally escorted out and they're not welcome. You can kind of tell straight away. But I think the reason it's on the rise, if we go back to the main reason of the conversation, it was lockdown and everyone was just at home and it was hot. We had that amazing weather and they were out in their gardens, and let's face facts, no one likes doing laundry. So
now that's a good excuse.
Well,
if you can avoid doing that.
Chair and sofa cleaning, I don't know what to go.
Was it also because of being locked down for so...
Sorry, but it's not that hygienic.
Saddles.
Yeah.
And was it also a case of being locked down for so long, people just want to be liberated and sort of do it in style, so to speak?
I think there was a liberation part of it. It's kind of like if you force everyone into their houses for so long, I know people that were working from the garden, they were going out on walks, finding nature retreats, because if people were doing something on their own, they had to be so sort of secluded in a way that they were so you could get away with it. So people going into the New Forest, for example, and it's that kind of liberation, well, there's no one around, I can be naked.
It's not very British though, is it? I mean, I had a Belgian grandmother, and in Belgium people go to public places and get their kit off and go in the sauna together, and at home everybody's very relaxed. There's no sniggering like us Brits tend to do, naked bits. But why is that? Why do we have such a sort of, I don't know, why are we so prudish?
I think in Britain, we've kind of established nudism with sex, and they're completely different if you think about it. Naked people are just naked. It's kind of free, it's liberating, but we've got that mentality that if you are naked, you're doing it because you're going to have sex.
So it's not an invite to an orgy. It is specifically just, airing your bits.
Yeah, being at a naturist event and being at a sex party are two completely different things.
Well, I've tried it. I have done it for a newspaper assignment, and I thought it was great fun.
You loved it, and we've got the pictures to prove it. Elle Bert, good to talk to you. We have to leave it there. We'll be back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.